If you all want to adjust yourselves to the screen, there will be questions.
Oh God, what's it gonna do? What's the screen? I love it this time.
Doing all right then?
No, right up the front there.
Yeah. Don't sound too convinced. Don't worry. I missed the Zoom class here today.
I've got to be your heckle.
Right. Welcome to Nick and Victoria's wedding, ladies and gentlemen. With me, Lee Chapman, and the rest of you. Sorry, ladies, I'm married. So I'll have to go back to your place. Notice how I've stretched this photo in a vain attempt to make me look thinner. But don't worry, not everything I say will come up on the screen. We're here today for Nick and Victoria's wedding. And what a tragic day it is today for another loss of a beautiful single woman. As for Nick, no one's really bothered that he's off the market. But he said, I've got to do a good job, if not, I can't be best man at his next wedding. Don't worry, Victoria, I'm not taking the mick out of you. So let's talk about Nick. What do you want to know about Nick? Nick is the eldest of three. I'm the middle one, the unloved one. And there's our sister Lisa. Our mum and dad, they're both mixed race. Mum prefers the 100 metres. My dad is a bit Jewish, we think, with his nose. Hence why Nick is so tight. See Nick here at his first wedding. I'm quite surprised that Victoria's not wearing this dress because Nick's so tight. But he has allowed her to go out and purchase her own one, which is very kind of him. So it's good. But I'm actually very surprised Nick actually asked me to be his best man today. Because as children, we didn't actually like each other. We used to hate each other so much and fight and argue, but I guess that's what brothers do. But I do remember he once took me fishing once, and I remember swimming back to shore thinking, Nick doesn't really like me much. But then he took me golfing, which was quite nice, because I remember swimming back to shore thinking, golf is a lot like fishing. He even used to glue down his porn magazine so I couldn't even bloody look at it. But as we can see here on Facebook, Nick only has 170 friends. And I'm on top, so he literally had no choice. What I also noticed today, this has got no relevance there, but our sister Lisa, there, right at the bottom, she's like Vaseline. It must be before she had a boyfriend. But to be honest, I'm surprised Nick's even gone through with this wedding. Victoria, believe it or not, Nick doesn't actually love. She may laugh, it's not even Isla he loves. He loves someone else. And when the registrar was going to say, is there anyone here who think they should get married, I was going to say something, but I wasn't listening and I missed it. Nick's real love is magic. Where did his obsession with magic begin? That's what I'm going to tell you. It started in 1987 when we went to a family holiday in the exotic holiday resort of Hemsby. Pontins, in fact, staying in luxury apartments above some northern slags. Nick loved Pontins so much, he entered all the competitions and joined Captain Crop Club. Never say that. He even entered a fancy dress competition as a Weetabix, coming second place to a Fred Rest lookalike. He couldn't get enough of this scene. There were entertainers, they got him on stage, got him to pick cards, blow up balloons. Nick loved this holiday. He genuinely did. He joined Captain Croc's song, and with his money, he bought this CD, or LPs in them days. Now Nick, I need you to stand up. This song, stand up.
Oh, this is going to be funny. It's
We're not going anywhere until you stood up.
This is going to be funny.
Now, this song, this and the Snowman are the only LPs he owns. I've got shit turned it on.
Top one, turn it round clockwise.
It's on.
We're marching in single file. Crocodile, we never said we always fly.
He danced to that every day at home. But that Christmas, Nick asked for his very first magic set, which he got. And for the next few years, he started to learn magic trick after magic trick, watching books or reading books and watching videos. He learned as much as he could, and boring family members every time with different tricks. The only other option he then had was to join a club. A magic club. Because these people all look sane to me. These magicians loved having a 15-year-old boy join their club. These magicians couldn't wait to show Nick their wands. One entertainer, Uncle Mal, on Nick's first day, he sat Nick down next to him with his top hat on his lap and said, "Nick, I've got my little rabbit, Willie, in here. He's all bald. If you put your hand in and stroke him, he'll get his hair back." So Nick put his hand in and stroked him. His hair didn't grow back. It grew and then spat on him. Apparently, that's because he liked Nick. Nick loved this magic club. They used to talk about magic and help create and build magic tricks and illusions. Nick loved going to magic clubs to screw and bang with other magicians. I've got a few magicians here, some oddballs. Here's Uncle Mal, smiling before the police. Uncle Ted, he's a balloon modeller. One of Nick's oldest friends here. I think Nick's blown his balloon up a few times. Magic Mike, come and see my magic. Don't know who he is. I think there's been a film about him recently, about him and his wand. I've not seen it. Ali Bongo, very famous magician here. Nick, you've actually met him, haven't you? No one cares. He's doing a magic trick to the elephant man there, by the looks of it. She's kind of in. No longer with us, bless him. Keith the Clown. You wouldn't trust this man with your kids, even if you're in the same room. Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's horrendous. I can't even look at that. Aaron, I just like this guy's hat, to be honest, and was hoping that someone would be wearing a hat similar. The gamble did pay off. Wandering Wizard. He doesn't even look like a wizard. Black magic. That's not racist, that's his name. That's his stage name. Not racist. There he is, Nick. After years of training, Nick found himself an assistant. And they toured Clubland, entering talent competition all over East Anglia. Up against the same old acts, which were all singers, which all sang the same 3 songs. So naturally, Nick got through every round, which meant me and Lisa had to go to every talent show to support him and share a coke all night. Nick even entered the school talent show and won, which caused a lot of trouble because Charlotte, his assistant, didn't even attend the same school. But Nick entered the Talk talent show and won, and the Garibaldi talent show and won. And then he got himself, sorry, what's the word? I've got it here somewhere. An agent. It's written there in big capitals. And he started to perform professionally at Hempstead. All over the East Coast, Desire performed to holiday makers from the North. And as a young professional, Nick noted to start to notice girls. And what better way to woo a girl than to show him his magic. Now, unfortunately, Nick has asked me not to mention any of his ex-girlfriends, which has shortened this lecture by about 3 seconds. Now at 21 and still single, Nick was offered a job on a cruise ship. An opportunity of a lifetime, from sailing from Stockholm to Helsinki for 9 months. And apparently, Nick got himself a girlfriend. This beautiful 26-year-old, 6-foot blonde Finnish girl called Joanna. No pictures of this femme fatale exist. But when it was time for Nick to return back home to England, they broke up. And so, no evidence of this girl exists. Did you make her up, Nick? No. Liar.
I didn't see her.
No one saw her.
I was on the boat, I didn't see her. No.
Nick continued his magic all around the East Coast, and he created himself a webpage. You can access this webpage if you want on nickchapman.webs.com. Here you can see Nick perform magic via videos and read a few testimonials from the public. I've found some here. Can't quite see, I've zoomed in for you. Here it is. Outstanding! I've never seen anything like this before, especially when he was so close. Bob Tyler, Norwich, 2009. I looked up Bob Tyler in the phone book. There he is, B. Tyler, North Walsham. There's me calling him. My face of confusion when Bob Tyler from Norwich had never heard of Nick, seen any magic, or was even aware that he was on such a website. We go back to the other testimonials. Nick made our event really special. His magic at the tables was fantastic, and his show after our meal was just brilliant. Joe Miller, Great Yarmouth, 2009. I found Joe Miller in the phone book. There I am, phoning. Again, my face of confusion. When she hadn't heard of Nick, or was unaware that she was on a website. Nick, have you made these up? Yeah. Like your girlfriend. Now 25. Nick would spend every weekend going clubbing, trying to impress the chicks with his tricks. He took me clubbing once, and I remember swimming back to shore thinking, I don't like clubbing. But this one night, he told me a secret. Whenever he goes out on the pool, he always looks for a bird with a tattoo. because there's a woman who's capable of making a decision she'll regret in the future. If you know Nick, he never goes anywhere without his cards or his £2 coins. Even in our stag in Poland here, you can see him impressing the opposite sex. She doesn't look impressed, does she, ladies and gentlemen? And don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen, that there next to her isn't a giant, that's Matty Horn. And as we've already spoken about, Nick on his Norwich stag. I've only got 2 pictures of him, but the other one was a bit lower and his hairy brains was dangling. Now, no PowerPoint presentation would be complete without a pie chart. And as we can see here, Nick's love. Nick's love for magic. Yeah, most of the pie. Victoria in red, and unfortunately, Isla and Norwich City are about the same. Get your prize, right, Nicholas? But today, Nick, as a married man myself, I know how lucky you are and how being married is one of the best things in the world. I wouldn't change my wife at all, like you shouldn't change yours. I love being married. Oh shit, I lost that in that hooker's ass last night. That's what's going to happen to you Nick, today you're going to go home with some great memories and a beautiful, gorgeous wife. Victoria, you're going to go home with a nice dress. Luckily not the one that Nick wore on his first marriage. Which leads me, following my... well, not yet. I'd just like to say, could we all stand and raise a toast for the bride and groom? Sorry, wrong one. To Nick and Victoria. Nick and Victoria. Now this leads me to following my brother's footsteps as trying to do a magic trick. I've got some cards here. Now Nicholas, I've got 4 aces here. Yes, I'm only using 4 cards because I can't do magic. I'm not even good at potentialise. So could you please pick a card? Not that one. Right now, I don't want to see, show the audience that card. Yeah. You've all seen it? Yeah. Right. Look at that card. We can do anything with this because this is going to be the greatest magic trick you've ever seen. We'll hide it in these boxes. Right, now, if we all think magical thoughts to the cake.
Magical thoughts.
Magical, thank you, David. This could go wrong. Right, now. Look. The right card, Mum. You've got the right card in. Right? It was horrible. It was lemon. No one likes lemon cake. I do. Shut up, you. It's all fine. Thank you. Seriously, isn't it? No. Maybe if I have a beautiful assistant, I could try and do something. Madam, can you help me find a beautiful assistant? One of the kids, who want to come? Anyone, you can all help. All help. Stay there. Actually, if I... Come over in the middle there. Right, say That's a rubbish magic saying. Hickey, ivy, heave. All at the same time? Hickey, wicky, heave. I hope Victoria hasn't got a wizard sleeve. Well, anyway, let's see if this works. Is that your card, Nick? Yes. I am actually just going to put it down here, just in cases. I'm not putting that on there, but you can do that.
Can we see the other cards?
No! Oh yeah, I'm getting abuse off a magician who lies to his wife about his marriage.
They're all the same card.
Yeah, they are. Whoop-de-doo. What kind of member of the magic circle are you? Never tell anyone that you've just told the entire venue how I've done that trick. Thank you. Right, let's get party.